Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Randomizer. In the last episode we took on Xigbar in the world that never was, and it was actually very challenging, and actually finally retired the infinite combo strategy, at least for the time being. We might go back to it, but for the time being that was that. And today's episode we're going to randomize into world number 2, that's Xigbar, which is Land of Dragons, which we already finished. So that's going to be world number 3, back to Beast Castle, which is probably going to be a fairly short world. It's usually only going back and forth a little bit, and then the Zoldan fight. We're definitely not going to be the Zoldan fight, so I do wonder what we're going to end up facing here today, as long as it's not any of the data fights. I seem to be running into more and more data fights as we go along, which is worrying. Surely, that is worrying. I already kind of miss, especially for these enemy mobs, I do kind of miss the infinite finisher combos. I'm not gonna lie. I might go back to it very soon. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm considering going back to it, but let's keep it at this because we do have second chance. This might more be related to a boss loadout rather than just a normal gameplay loadout, but we're going to be facing mostly bosses. And everything that isn't a boss is probably going to be not that threatening to us to begin with. So maybe it's for the best that we just keep this loadout that is mostly for bosses. I don't know. I really have no clue. I think this is the right direction. We have to go to the beasts room, right? That's where we have to go. I'm just ignoring most enemies at this point because I'm at a level where... Then again, I was going to say I'm at a level where I'm probably pretty much good for the rest of the game, with the data fights as exceptions. But who knows? One of the proofs could be just getting to level 93 randomly, because anything, you can get anything. You can get items for leveling up in this, which is... Don't even get me started on how that works. But yeah, so maybe killing some enemies, getting some experience, gaining some levels, actually not a bad idea. Because, again, I've only found one of the proofs, and this is episode 14, I want to say? So it could be better. We've been to literally every world in the game so far. I think there's no world we haven't been to yet. As a matter of fact, I think most of the worlds we've been to, we've finished the first visit. Or at least have access to the full map, more or less. So there's not that many more chests to go around. So at least one of the proofs, statistically speaking, is probably going to be locked behind the boss fights or a level up. Both of which are not good news for me. Because that could be one of the data organization fights, or that could be level 99. And level 99, admittedly, isn't that difficult, probably. Sorry for the coughing there. Probably not that difficult to get to level 99, because I do have a level up multiplier, meaning it's a lot easier to level up for me than it would be in a usual Kingdom Hearts 2 gameplay, just because it makes the whole gameplay experience for a randomizer like this a bit more streamlined. And it makes it actually possible to get to level 99 within a reasonable time frame. If you have to. Well, when you have to. It's not a matter of if. But when. When you have to deal with one of these data fights. Because you're not doing the data fights under level 99. You're just not. They're super bosses. They're post-game bosses. They are designed to be fought at level 99 and a single level lower. And you might be saying, oh, but some people can beat them level 1. Yeah, but those people have a lot of time on their hands. I'm not saying it's a waste of their time. It is their time. They can do whatever the hell they please with their time. But let's be honest. Okay, Shen Yu! This is going to be easy. Unless you push me out of bounds, which you might be able to do, actually. But, yeah, this is not going to be an issue at all. I will overpower you. It's not going to be that difficult, actually. It's going to be really easy, because it's only going to be one combo, most likely. Okay, you actually live long enough for a second combo. Congratulations. Oh, you're going to go for 3 combos. I'm not impressed. Actually, let's Master Form it up. Auto Final! Okay! Do we want that though? Do we want it over Auto Valor? Because Auto Valor at this point, it's mostly just a way for us to heal. And we can't control which Keyblade goes onto Final Form. So we're going to go back in there because there are a couple of chests around which we didn't get to collect. I don't think we want Auto Final. We want Final Form, but we want to be able to choose when to go into Final Form and which Keyblade to equip to it. If it's just an auto transformation, which we, again, mostly use as a very arbitrary way to heal ourselves, we wanted to have defense boost, that's really good. We wanted to have a minimum amount of impact on our drive gauges, which, obviously, okay, so none of these items other than the defense boost were probably worth it. Valor Form only takes 3. So, versus Final Form taking 5, meaning that we probably can't even heal using Final Form in most cases if we've already used one of our other drive forms. So I'm going to go ahead and say we don't want Auto Final. We want Final Form. We really badly want Final Form. And I'm trying to get into Anti-Form, but it's just not working. That all being said and done, that is about 10 minutes of this episode, so let's randomize again into world number 4. Which actually, that's maybe one we haven't been to yet, now I think about it. Vaxen. Is this a Pride Lands? Because I remember going into the Pride Lands a while ago, and we never actually finished that. This is Christmas Town. Oh, Psyx. Yes, correct. I remember having trouble with Psyx. Let's go see if we've leveled up enough to deal with Psyx. I'm expecting that to be Data Psyx because we fought a non-Data Psyx, so I don't think we'll actually be able to deal with that issue. And as a matter of fact, we're running into more and more of these data blockades, so I'm actually probably just going to level up to level 99 soon. Because I'll show you. Even though I'm close to level 50, there's pretty much nothing I can do here. I'm doing better because I have Reflera at this point, which I didn't do last time. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see how far we can get into this fight. You probably can't get back into your Berserk. Just look at the amount of damage this man deals. Frankly, it's insane. Then again, if I can just keep stealing his stuff, did you just heal Jack and not me? You absolute... You dick! You massive wiener. I'm going to give it one more shot just because it's fun, but we're probably not going to end up fighting this again. If all the worlds we go to are locked behind data fights, which I think this is the 3rd or maybe 4th one that has a data fight in it, which pretty much just locks the world for us. And there aren't that many other worlds left we haven't finished yet. Maybe it's not a bad idea to just go to level 99 and take for granted that every other boss we're going to be fighting is just going to be laughably easy. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. That is a mistake. Though if I just can keep doing this infinitely, that's also probably a decent way to deal damage against him, I imagine. So maybe that's the way to deal with this fight, and it's actually not that big of a deal. Because reflecting him seems ridiculously easy. I don't know why it's so easy compared to the actual fight. Like, who made this easier and why? Ah, man. I need once more as well. Or second chance. I don't know which one I have. That might make that fight possible, but until I have that, I don't see that happening, honestly. So let's leave again and go into a different world once more. Because that's just what we seem to do these days. I might get rid of the randomization part of the world selection for an episode or two after this, but for now, let's go to world number 9, which is an odd number, so that's 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, already done that, 11, already done that, 12, it's a data fight, 9, do you see why we're starting to, well actually 9 is the one we're at right now, right? As 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 4? We haven't been to 4 in a while, I think, right? Yeah, that's literally where we just were. Okay, let's do this the other way around. Let's check where we can go. You are blocked. You, I have no idea. I think you actually are the Pride Lands. You, I haven't been to. You are blocked. You, I can go through. You are blocked. And which world is this? And we haven't been to Roxas' world at all, I think. Oh, this is the Pride Lands. You know what? We're doing the Pride Lands today. I don't give a crap. We're doing the Pride Lands. It's a lot of running back and forth, but we have the line dash right from the start, so it's probably going to be a lot easier than it was last time we were here, because at this point, I think we've gained about 25 levels. So I feel like we'll be fine. But I also feel like this is one of those worlds where definitely having infinite finishing moves will be good, because there's not a lot of air-based enemies to deal with here, I think. Oh, that was ridiculously much easier. To a honestly ridiculous degree. But we do have an area with a lot of chests, which we haven't opened yet, so potentially we can find another proof around here. Or the Oathkeeper. That also works. Aerial dodge, max, which I actually think means that we now have maxed out our aerial dodge, ironically enough. I know that's not what irony is, but I just need words. Maybe that doesn't actually work, because Lion Sora... Hold on a moment. I think Lion Sora might just have a longer combo. Oh yeah, of course, this has Leaf Brace. Of course that has Leaf Brace. So of course all the good abilities are on weapons. Because why wouldn't they be? Let's equip Monochrome again. And let's go into abilities and switch air combo plus off and negative combo on again. Do have instant... I don't even have explosion here. So maybe that's not worth it in this world at all. Reflager. Okay, we have Reflager now. Yeah, so that strategy is not worth it at all in this world. So let's instead go for... I guess second chance, maybe? It's a good question. It's a very good question. Fenrir isn't that bad, actually. Let's just go for the ultimate weapon. Second chance might save me. At least it did. And look at all these Heartless we're not fighting! Because... Can I just say that I love this map? It's just such a large map. It's quite impressive for the PlayStation 2. I know Shadow of the Colossus is a thing, which is like PlayStation 2 games that have a large scale. The PlayStation 4 version is phenomenal, by the way. Still has some of the issues of the original game, mainly that being... And we got a dodge roll upgrade. Mainly that being, navigation is a total bitch. It's really hard to find your way around the map. But that might just be me being an idiot more so than the game failing to deliver. I'll admit that much. I liked the game though. I liked Shadow of the Colossus for the PS4. I didn't complete it, but in my defense, I only had like 3 days to play it. And I also played some other things in the meantime. It might have been 2 days, actually. We should go out. Okay, we're leaving. Oh yeah, of course, because Simba isn't a pride block. That makes a lot of sense. I think I only had 2 or 3 days to play it. I don't remember. I don't even remember why. I mean, I didn't play it at home. That wasn't abundantly clear so far. I played it on somebody else's PS4. I had to stay over for a couple of days. I just don't remember why I was there to begin with. I just remember being there for a couple of days and figuring out, hey, you have Shadow of the Colossus. I'm going to play that because I've heard a lot of good things about that game. And I want to play it for myself. And then I played it for myself. And it was fun yet underwhelming is how I would describe Shadow of the Colossus. It's mostly a thing about people hyped it up so much that I knew it wasn't going to live up to that amount of hype. Yet I still wanted to play it, and then I played it, and then I felt like, yeah, this doesn't live up to the hype. So I wasn't disappointed, necessarily speaking. It was just my hopes were shattered. That's all. I guess that's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, so we're not doing a lot of good stuff as far as chests and items go, which is a bit too bad. Because I was kind of hoping that we get something, and the amount of chests in this world are slowly running out, and we're getting only shitty items. Again, I would very, very much like to get one of the other proofs. Just so that I have 2 out of 3. So that I can freak the fuck out when I get the 3rd. That's pretty much what's going on here. Because I really, really want to have all 3 of them. Fatal Crest, that's a new Keyblade. We can actually take a look at it. Maybe for this specific world we can actually use that Keyblade instead. Because God knows I don't need second chance. Because I'm slightly more powerful than altogether is necessary. And Quick Run Max, which means that we actually have Quick Run level 3 now, I think. And Potion. Again, not that useful. And neither is the Quick Run, to be honest. Because we don't really use Quick Run now, do we? Well, that only leaves... Fuck off. That only leaves like 2 chests in the rest of this entire world. It's not a very big world. Especially when you get the Lion Dash ability. You can do this. You just zoom through the entire world. That one big map makes it feel a whole lot larger, but there's nothing in that map other than a portal to 2 branching paths. But that is about it. Nothing much of substance there, right? And we get another thing that we can't give to Donald, because Cure, AP boost. That is the wrong button. That is the right button. Yeah, that is the right button. I just pressed it too late. You son of a... It's a real annoying puzzle piece to get. It always takes me a couple of tries to get this puzzle piece. Hold on a moment. We have plenty of time. I am very scared about who we're going to be fighting as Lion Sora. Oh my god, just give me the goddamn... Playing this as Vanitas, that was the one thing I enjoyed. Being able to pick up... I don't remember being able to pick up that thing, but I imagine it was easier to pick it up as a normal Sora. Or I touched that! Don't give me that bullshit. I touched that. I don't know what the hitbox on these things is, but... It certainly isn't the same as the sprite work. That much is for damn sure. Thank you. We should take a look at the puzzle scene. The 2 become 1. Which might actually still have its... Wait, you still have the Zerg charge? I think that's usually the ability you have anyway, right? Increases strength during MP recharge and allows for unlimited chaining of combos. When equipped, the combo finish. That is what Berserk Charge is. You still have your original ability. That is... Wow. Strength both power and magic are high. Furthermore, there's a special effect as well. I don't know. I'm assuming... Since it has a different ability, it doesn't have a heightened chance of going into Final Form. Because that's what that Keyblade usually does. it gives you a heightened chance of going into final form when that becomes available, right after gaining this keyblade from beating Roxas. So, that's a very good question. Is that keyblade specific or is that part of its ability? I don't remember what its actual ability is the thing. So that makes that a tiny bit more tricky to figure out. We can actually just look that up. Hold on. To become one. That is apparently also a song. Keyblade. To become one. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts Wiki. That is Chain of Memories, but I want Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's see. Obtain second Destiny Island reward. That is straight up just not true. Oh, that's still 358. But I need Kingdom Hearts 2. There we go. Ability Light and Dark. Okay, so I'm assuming that the Light and Dark ability is just randomized onto something else. Maybe it's an ability you can just straight up equip. Which, in that case, please do give it to me. Because I really, really, really want Final Form. If it wasn't obvious already. Maybe Berserk Charge is actually not a bad thing to have. I just realized. Hold on. If you combine Berserk Charge with combo boosts, does your damage output just keep building and building and building and building and building infinitely until you get your MP back, I suppose? Okay, is this randomized as well, the fight against the hyenas? I'm guessing the answer is no, it's not. Okay, good. A lot of things that aren't randomized in this boss randomized. I'll speak out against that. I do like a bit of a weird-ass boss randomizer. And I'm a bit disappointed that this randomizer doesn't deliver on that too much. Then again, I do realize that is because the bosses that they don't randomize are the ones that end up breaking, mostly, when you do randomize them. Which is the issue we had with the previous randomizer I did. And the way around that was just making a couple of different patches and using all of them combined to make one big playthrough, which also meant that I could have repeat bosses, which was really, really fun. But it also meant that I could have repeat bonuses and stuff like that, or repeat items, which then didn't go over so well. Because it ended up crashing my emulator every time I went into the menu. Because I had no idea what the hell was going on at any given point. Which, you know what, that is fair. Let's take a quick look at the journal and go into... That's not what I want to do. Let's go into puzzles, assemble, awakening. We have only really gained one piece, it seems like. That's not great. We're starting to get somewhere with this one, though, so... can I... Oh, rotate them, yeah. So you go there, you go there, you presumably go there, you go there. Wait, what? Oh, of course, you go there. You go... No. There. Okay, we're getting somewhere with heart as well. Two sides, also not too bad. It helps that I know these images really well. These ones both go one lower because you have... There. Does it go one lower still? Okay, so apparently I don't know these images as well as I thought I did. I don't know if this is left or right, to be honest. I'm guessing this has to be here, so this probably that side. That does line up. Okay. Edge, we're also very close, so let's say. I know this is not the most interesting thing to be looking at, maybe, and should be doing this off screen, but. We're already doing... Yeah, this definitely is supposed to go in the middle, by the way. Then we have Goofy, Mickey, more Goofy. You go... Where do you go? Maybe there? I think that's about right. So we need 3 more pieces for that. Dawn, way too many pieces to do on screen. Same with Twilight, and we don't even have anywhere close to the amount of pieces we need. I just realized if I die in this fight, I have to do that all again. Fuck. Didn't really think that through very well, did I? I didn't. I very much did not. You are... Oh, you are Roxas! That's not a good time for me, because you are very reliant on reaction commands. And you're a very speedy dude. Actually, it might not be that bad. I can still reflect you. And actually, this should be a lot easier to dodge with Lion Sora, in theory, because I can move a lot quicker. Yeah, this is actually trivial to dodge now. Maybe not. Okay, this could actually be Data. No, Data Roxas will deal a lot more damage than this, certainly. This has to be normal Roxas, which means that we have to be at least over halfway down his HP bar at this point. Especially since he's doing this move again, which technically is his desperation move. Yeah, so as I said, this becomes somewhat trivial to dodge with Lion Sora. And there we go, Drive Gauge powered up. That's very much welcome, and that was probably the easiest Roxas fight I've ever had, but I think that is the 3rd time I'm facing Roxas in Brightlands. Because last time, Roxas was the replacement for the Ground Shaker, I'm pretty sure. And he fell through the floor. Which wasn't great. That is gonna do it for today, though. So, we're gonna figure those. Again, this doesn't seem to have any major issues so far. This one is blocked up because of data fight. This one we can do. This one we can presumably still do because... Oh, that's pirates. Yeah, we can still do that. That one we can't do. This one, I have no idea which world it actually is. And this one, we can still do this one. Okay, so... Starting next episode, we're going to take away the randomization aspects of it a little bit, and we're just going to work our way through the worlds where we still can go through the worlds. Then I'll be doing some grinding to level 99, and we'll be finishing the rest of the game. There's at least like 4 or 5 more episodes of this left, don't worry. And then we'll figure this out together. But for now, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have indeed enjoyed the video, which hopefully you have. I'll see you back next time. Until then, I'm a vlogger, you've been awesome, as always. Bye.